Hello, I'm Yorgia. I'm a committee member from Defend, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who has signed the petition. And yeah, you guys are all wonderful. So thank you again for signing. And I would also like to welcome you to the parent and support page on Facebook if you haven't signed up already. And I'm just going to say thank you to a few people who have already signed our petition. Thank you to Paige McMullen from Jacksonville. Thank you to Rhonda Phillips from St. Louis. Thank you to Morgan Webster. Thank you to Tiffany Huff from Rochester. Thank you to Crystal Davis from Toronto. Thank you to Gurneek Johel from Surrey. Thank you, Marie Salazar from Austin. Thank you, Brooke Hutchinson from Red Deer. Thank you, Nicole DeLar Torre from Los Angeles. Thank you, Adelaide Reasoner from Castle Rock. Thank you, Patrice Enea from Lee Puente. Thank you, Hani Sharif from Edmonton. Thank you, Richie Sakobi from Harvey Station. Thank you, Ray Birkin from Stockton. Thank you, Ilwadi from Hashi from Toronto. Thank you, Anna Van Billet from Walport. Thank you, Clarice Radke from Vancouver. Thank you, Rosa Neves. Thank you, Kim Sanchez from Sacramento. Thank you, Monica Branham from Grand Junction. Thank you, Aisha Ahad from Fairfield. George Gomez. George Gomez. Thank you, George Gomez from Kissimmee. Thank you, Samantha Fletcher from Toms River. Thank you, Corey Mask from Toronto. Thank you, Lee Southall from Ashford. Also, thank you, Emma Lee from Warrenton. Thank you, Alan Manuel Phoenix. Thank you, Iona Holiday from Cincinnati. Thank you, Amanda Bermudez from Slidell. Thank you, Aria Bradel from Minneapolis. Thank you, Andrea Lasara from Abu Ghraib. Thank you, Alexis Cooper from Washington. Thank you, Sammy Lee from Brooksville. Thank you, Nathan York from Cambridge. Thank you, Joanna Galisano from Oxnard. Thank you, Ellie Kennedy from Winter Park. Thank you, Corietta Stice from Fort Collins. Thank you, Coraline Murphy from Beverly. Thank you, Veronica Schaffer from Palm Harbor. And thank you, Brianna Ohl from Aurelia. Thank you, Joy Stanley from Opelika. Thank you, Kevin Skane from Horton. Thank you, Audrey Larox from Perth. Thank you, Salem Blackstock from St. Petersburg. Thank you, Brianna Dennison from Lorraine. YE from San Antonio. Thank you, Isabel Pritchard from Solihull. Thank you, Caitlin Williams from Arlington. Thank you, Sophia Turner from Beaumont. Thank you, Gemma Foster from London. Thank you, Hannah Casper from Morna Bay. Thank you, Amelia F. from Chester. Thank you, Jack Costigan from Southampton. Thank you, Amy K. from Nottingham. Thank you, Grace Alman from South End. Thank you, Iona Gisha from London. Thank you, Cameron Coombs from Bristol. Thank you, Oliver Jane from Manchester. Thank you, Bailey Shane from San Diego. Thank you, Nicholas Garcia from Blythe. Thank you, Mariah Fernandez from Toronto. Thank you, Chris Sell from East Liverpool. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Melinda French from Mount Vernon. Thank you, Paulina Desterac from Brooklyn. Thank you, Amy Bryant, Greenville. Thank you, Trinity Brown Edwards from Fort Pierce. Thank you, Michael Potts Jr. from Tampa. Thank you, Ganjan Singh from Alpha Paretta. Thank you, Sabra Sakbison from Old Town. Thank you, Dap Dap from Greencastle. Thank you, Emma Henry from Ruckersville. Thank you, Ian Hamilton from Jackson. Thank you, Bob Joe from, thank you, Isra from Chodhiri from downtown. Thank you, Diego Ramirez from Hireta. Thank you, Justin Parfait from Arcata. Thank you, Justin Parfait from Arcata, sorry. Thank you, Noah Vergara from Redwood. Thank you, Melissa M. from Roanoke. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Thank you, Jesselyn Kennedy from Odensburg. Thank you, Tyler Butterfield from Manhattan. Thank you, Joan Getting from Colorado. Thank you, Linda Hanke from Newkirche. Thank you, Nick Jacobs, Tallahassee. Thank you, Crystal Wallace from Rocky Top. Thank you, Brenda Sheldahy from Springfield. Thank you, Holly Gonzalez from San Antonio. Thank you, Latea Saunders from Bronx. Thank you, John from Montreal. Thank you, Lena L from Edmonton. Thank you, Jocelyn Sosa from Minneapolis. Thank you, Waz Diffie from Vancouver. Thank you, Teona Smith from Stittsville. Thank you, Olivia Galati from Harlow. Thank you, Claudia McGritty from Thripplow. Javelin Scott from Arlington. Thank you, Scarlett Merlander from Wissahickon. Thank you, Marva Salmon from Bedford. Thank you, Laura Blith from Edinburgh. Thank you, Brianna Diaz from San Diego. Thank you, Andrea Schmidt from Ayr. Thank you, Moni Nafe from Uxbridge. Thank you, Patrice Erdy from London. Thank you, Lawrence Lapierre from Levies. Thank you, Navika Chan from Southampton. Thank you, Esme German Hind from Brantford. Thank you, Lorna Driver from London. Thank you, Julianne G from Richmond. Thank you, Greg Garrett from Hamilton. Thank you, Kieran Taylor from Shepherds. Thank you, Dana Alshar from London. Thank you, Dana Alshar from London. Thank you, Charlotte Coley from Wolvenham. Thank you, Ginu Lee from San Francisco. Thank you, Ella Delapio from Toronto. Thank you, Jaden French from San Lorenzo. Thank you, Laura Afford from Peru. Thank you, Paul Delaney from Las Vegas.
Also a big thank you to Salem Blackstock from St. Petersburg, Brianna Dennison from Lorraine, Kelly, Bella, Anna, Anish Yeboah from Beckton, Mike Tucker from Monument, Mia Ha from Toronto, Judith Hippolyte from Hollywood, Tiffany Wong from West Bank, Sydney Marcotte from Brampton, Corina Whitaker from Moxville, Evelyn Winman from Rugby, Gail Walker from Louisville, Mallory Gilbert from Fresno, Samira Jones from Baltimore, Julian Meredith Mitro from Pagosa Springs, Sifa Mamobi from Montreal, Tyrell Price from Halifax, Taya Cummings from Bradford West, Angela Hicks from Washington, Ruby Mortensen from Somerset, Bruno Castro Gonzalez from Sylvan Lake, Kieran Harrison from London, Tyler Schramm from Seattle, Anna Maria Aguiar from Sutton, Ifoma Okpara from Blackeria, and Naomi Jackson from Edmonton.